Mathematics has been advancing biology for centuries.
For the past 1,000 years or so, what has happened is we've taken science and broken it into pieces, because that's been very efficient for developing techniques and expertise that allows us to drill down to the bedrock. And now, in order, I think, to make progress that's relevant to society, we need to reintegrate those disciplines.
So what we have arrived at, really kicking and screaming over the last 10 years, is the necessity to really work together with the mathematicians.
We're bringing people together based on the kinds of things that motivate them and their questions, not their particular areas of expertise.
This was a shot in the dark.
It's not very often that you ask researchers, instead of just presenting your research, but how did you guys get together? What made you want to work together?
Nathan and I have spent a lot of time talking to each other about biology and engineering, and I think we'll both come away just having a better understanding of each other's fields.
From my view, a lot of these presentations really captured people's imagination and attention.
For the sake of this discussion, I really don't care what wonderful science he does. They are just a way for us to figure out how good our technology is.
A lot of people have been saying over the last 2 days there's a lot of entrenched behavior that is holding back what's possible.
People who succeed in academia usually have big egos. And bringing the egos together is not trivial.
It's not about technology as much as it is about relationships, building trust, understanding what we all need to do.
The question is, how do people build lasting, effective relationships?
We use dyads to help teach people.
It was a tremendous experience. It was really teamwork.
A dyad is a pair of scientists, one each from a disparate scientific discipline, who have come together to create a new working unit.
What is important in a collaboration is sometimes to do things that are not interesting for you, because you never know whether the small step that you take will generate something that is eventually interesting.
I think we're doing a microcosm of what we ultimately hope will happen at a campus-wide level.
Collaborative research in the past has typically been in small worlds.
I'm a neuroscience grad student. I'm really appreciating that, that people are aware of the need for integrating these disciplines. At my old university, there was a little bit of a struggle reconciling the differences and providing support for students who were interested in all of the areas.
We can train a fundamentally different type of scientist that can do computation, that can do experiments, that can work with mathematicians, and the collaboration aspect is really key. Most professors who are sitting in this room were not trained this way, but together we can train people this way, right? And they can potentially go on to train a fundamentally different type of scientist that we haven't even imagined yet.
I'm just really glad that at the University of Wisconsin we're working on that.
This is really the way to move forward. And personally, I think that those who will not get it will be left by the side of the road. There's no other way of doing it but coming together.
I think the major success for us is going to be to see if we can take some of the ideas that have been shared here and actually start to put them into operation in a way that people feel that the Institutes for Discovery are making an impact on campus. The institutes offer an opportunity to really transcend all those boundaries and allow different cultures to come together and break down more barriers.
The message, I think, is that the future is now.